After admitting he had just come from a bar, Mailer added that he hesitated to break the jovial mood of the show, but that he was furious with Vidal for what he had written and that it was obvious that Vidal, as a writer, was slipping badly. Note, from this point on, all dialogue is printed as close to the facticity and spirit of the show as memory permits. The quotes, that is, are composed from memory and should not be taken as actual transcript. He chastised Vidal for being so decadent as to write a play about Nixon. It was too easy, and it could very well get Nixon re-elected because such a play, coupled with Philip Roth's Our Gang, would only generate sympathy for the president. "It's overkill, Gore," remonstrated Mailer. Vidal responded weakly. Cavett did not get the conversation going, and Mailer told him, in effect, do your job. That is, don't let silence set in. When Janet Flanner saw that the mood was going to be contentious, she made some puerile remark about talking sensibly and not dredging up old problems. Mailer, in street cop staccato, fired back, "Listen, after vomitation, examining the contents of Gore Vidal's stomach would be no more interesting than examining the insides of an intellectual cow." Murder was in the air, and Mailer was not finished. He was to escalate the attack the rest of the evening in order to get Vidal out from under the table. Vidal did attempt to defend himself, of course. He said, A, that the attack by him on the prisoner of sex was not personal, B, that Mailer was in constant metamorphosis, and C, he took exception to Mailer's argument that good sex makes good babies. To be precise, Mailer wrote, "Good fucks make good babies," and D, despaired of Mailer's love of the violent as revealed in Mailer's statement that murder is never unsexual. To which Mailer replied that comparing him to Charlie Manson was personal and intellectually shoddy, indeed, lumping in Henry Miller, America's greatest living writer, multiplied the insipidity of Vidal's equation. Mailer charged that the comparison to Manson was a calculated smear. The parallel between the murder of Sharon Tate and Mailer's wife stabbing would escape no knowledgeable reader. And since Vidal's approach to sex was so superficial, he would never know if good fucks make good babies. The question being, was Muhammad Ali conceived in a good fuck or a bad one? To Vidal's last point, Mailer asked, "How do you know murder is not sexual?" Vidal, "Well, seeing that I haven't killed anyone lately." Mailer, "You killed Kerouac." You killed Kerouac. No doubt 90% of the audience missed the reference. Kerouac, of course, was one of the most famous of the beat writers, the author of On the Road. If we quote from Vidal's most recent book, a novel memoir entitled Two Sisters, we will see where the homicide took place. Jack Kerouac's The Subterraneans, in which he describes with astonishing accuracy an evening he spent with William Burroughs and me. Everything is perfectly recalled until the crucial moment when Jack and I went to bed together at the Chelsea Hotel. Now note, Vidal is a missionary bisexual. Kerouac was never known to be bisexually inclined until this passage was published, and the passage was written and published after Kerouac's death. It was Kerouac's reputation as a man that was murdered in print, ambushed when it was impossible for Kerouac to defend himself.
To keep listening to this audiobook for free, click the link in the description. It will take you to a free Audible trial where you can listen to this and many other books for free for 30 days.